Alright guys, another YouTube video. We're doing a burst fade today, and then we're gonna throw a V at the back. Let's see how it goes.
I was made for this shit, nigga. I prayed for this shit. Rolling handmade, it's from Swiss. What's on my plate? Steak of fish. At the round table, it's a big dish. Niggas ain't able, ain't on the list.
Alright, first of all, got the machine ready, sanitize it, and then we're just gonna do the first guideline, which is I'm gonna do a burst fade, mid to high. So what I will do, first thing, the guideline. Since the back is already short, I'm just gonna bring the fade a little bit more in, okay, from the back. I'm using the Instant trimmer right now, the metal edition. I had it for a while. It's really good. I had two of them. I bought the first one and then I bought the second one because it's a good one.
What do you like about it?
So I like the machines that are a little bit heavy, easier to control. And then the reason why I bought two, because I kept one for only debulking and then the second one only for lineups. I usually do this because if you use the same machine for debulk and lineup, it's not going to be as sharp as you need it for the lineups, okay? And make sure always, guys, when you do the first guideline, always the hair has to be clean, you know? Now I run to the other side. Exact same steps. Remember, mid to high. And then it's fine. Like I have seen some new barbers, they feel shy to check on the lines or something in front of the clients. Guys, it's completely fine. You don't really have to be scared or feeling like bad. Oh, I want to check the lines in front of the clients. It's completely fine. I've been cutting here for like 7 years now, and I still have to check the lines with the mirrors just to make sure like they're even, both sides are the same height. So it's completely fine. So the best way to do it when you want to switch from a haircut to a haircut, I would say if you get your haircut every week, try to skip the week and then do it after. Like, so instead of waiting 1 week for the haircut, wait 2 weeks. So you get the best results. But if you're like, you can't wait, it's no problem. It's still doable. But the best way is just like to wait 1 more week. Guys, same thing applies for all the machines. We have to sanitize them before you use them, okay? All right, now I'm using the shaver. It's also Instant. And always when I do the shaver, I don't really go up too high till the guideline because I don't want to create another line, okay? So I usually keep a little bit of space just to make it easier for me not to create another line. Or still, I can go up high till the line. But when I reach the line, I put less pressure than I'm putting a little bit of extra pressure on the bottom, okay? Why do I do that? So the hair that close to the line is not gonna be as very shaved as the bottom, okay? And guys, important point, when you use, so we have 2 blades on the shaver, sorry. When a specific spot or like a small spot, I got to use only this one. So like, let's say here, it's a tight spot. Look, I flipped my machine and then I'm just doing this. Why? Because it's a small spot. If it's a wide one, here, let's say like this is wide, right? I can just flip it, use both blades, just like to make it easier and faster, okay? I got the X clipper, and then I'll do my second guideline. The first guideline that we did, the 0, and then we shaved it with a shaver. And then now this is my third step, actually. What I do, I got 0.5 plate, okay? And then I do halfway open, all right? Now I'll start. I'll create another guideline. And then as you can see, I'm going like almost a finger high. Now I close, same line, halfway open, just to finish the line that we did. So you guys already can tell here, the hair is short. So if it's not taken with a 0.5, it's cool, no problem. What are you gonna do after when you fade it? This hair gonna be gone. And also important note, whatever you guys do on the hair, if you're doing the beard with it, just, let's say I'm doing 0.5 right now on the hair, I'll do the same steps on the beard. That way you save time and then you finish quicker. Nothing crazy, just like fading the beard in. Not too crazy with the fade because he like his beard to be a little bit long from here. So just like lighter on the sides and then a little bit darker on the bottom. Same steps, both sides, exact same, nothing different. If I went a finger high from there, from here has to be the same thing. So I got to go like one finger high with all the guidelines that I do, okay? Remember guys, it's a really important note that you do the same steps and the same height that you go from every side, okay? All right, now I closed it. Now what do? I have two lines. I have this one, and then I got the one up on top of it, okay? I usually leave this line on the bottom, the zero line at the end of my haircut. So what I will try to do now, I'll try to get rid of this line, and then we'll go back to this one at the end, okay? Now, what I will do, I'll get 1.5, okay? The same clipper that I have, and then I will target the upper line, the line that we have on the top. Here, I'll show you guys. 1.5, and I'm flicking out. Why I'm flicking out? Just at the line and I'm flicking out because I don't want to trim this. I want to leave this dark, okay? If I don't want to leave it dark, you can go like this, look. You can go a bit higher. But if you want to leave it dark, you just got to target the line and then flick right away when you reach to the line. So you get rid only of the line and then you blend the top hair into it, okay? With keeping it dark. As you can see guys, I'm doing this. I'm not going like this because his hair from this side, it just grows sideways, okay? So you always got to go against the hair. See, the hair is going like this, I'm getting my clipper like this. The hair is going down, I just got to do this, okay? By the way, this guy works with us. What's your name? Mo. Mo, but on the system his name is Yanal. Yanal. So that's a nickname for him. Because as you can see guys, we have so many Mo. We have so many Mo. Literally like 3 or 4 of us. Alright, now what I'm doing, the same thing, 1.5, but I'm just flipping over my machine. Okay, and then I'm going downways. And this now, in this technique, what I'm doing, I'm just getting rid of the hair that's flying out. That's it. I'm not trimming any length or anything because I told you guys we want to leave it a little bit darker from the bottom, okay? All right, now as you can see guys, the line is still there. Okay, I have this one and then I have the second one. What I'll do, I'll get rid of this again. I'll do 0.5 open, okay, which is like number 1, you can use it. But I don't really prefer using number 1. I usually do like 0.5, okay, and then I just open it all the way. And then I'll try to get rid of the line, the one that above right here, okay? And then why I'm using 0.5 open, because this is 0.5 and this is 1.5. So the number goes between, it's like number 1, right? So it's like same thing as 0.5 open, here. And again also, I only touch the line and then I flick. Because I don't want to create another line on top of it. And then at the same time, I don't want to trim this here. I want to leave it as dark as possible, but with no lines. And always have the fade brush in your hands, because you got to brush the hair down so you can actually see if there's a dark spot, if there's a line, if anything, no? It's very important, especially when you're fading with like small numbers. And then when you go 1.5 and above, I usually use a clipper. All right, now what I'll do, almost the last step for the fade. As you can see guys, we got rid of the line, the one that we have at the top, okay? Okay, what I will do right now, See guys, this line, the one on the bottom here. So this line between 0.5 and 00, what I will do, I'll just get my clipper, the same clipper. Make sure it's not hot. Here, you can feel it on your arms, all right? Because now it's touching the skin. It's just like the metal touching the skin, so you got to make sure it's not hot. And then on this line, same steps. I just touch the line, and then I flick out, okay? You can see, flick out, the line is fading in. It's not about the same amount, because the thing is we have the line, right? The line that we have is just like this. And then when you reach the line, you just got to flick out. So whenever you're reaching the line and flicking out, it's gonna be all the same level, because the first guideline that we did, it's all the same, like it's straight, it's not zigzag or anything, right? So you just got to make sure you target the line, and then when you target the line, that means from all the sides and spots, it's gonna be all the same length, right? Because our line is straight. As you can see, I already faded here, but here, because this hair was short, right, already short, when we did the 0.5, it was not going. So what I do now, just like 0.5 with this one, okay, no guard, it's just like open. And I try to get rid of the dark spots. That's it. This area, I'm not gonna really care about it that much, because again, we're just gonna do like the V, so all this area will be shaved, okay? All right, now let me show you guys something. Now I can feel the clipper getting hot. Okay, so what I'll do, just from here with the cool care, with the one that you have, okay? Spray on it a little bit. You can use your blow dryer on it just to make it a bit cold faster. That's it. Now if I feel it again, it feels cold. Just like back to normal, okay? You guys, one important, actually very important note. When you think you're done with the fade on the sides, always move the chair sideways and then check with the mirror, because sometimes you can see lines on the mirrors, but you cannot really see them like with your actual eyes, okay? So as you can see, I flipped this side, and then I just wanted to double check if there's any line or anything with the mirror, okay? I do this only when I think I'm almost done. I don't really do it while I'm working, because it doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna lose time. When I think I'm done, I just flip it, and then I just do my details, okay? What I'll get now, right now, I'll get 1.5 on the beard, okay? From this side. Remember what we did? We flipped the clipper over, and then we did 1.5.
Why do you flip it?
So as I mentioned earlier, I wanted to keep the beard dark, but when I flip it with 1.5, the clipper is gonna take only the hair that like flying out, okay? And still gonna leave it dark, right? But if I don't wanna leave it dark, no, you don't really use this. Use this only when you wanna leave it dark, and then we're just like getting rid of the flying hair, okay? Now what I do, again, 1.5 open, so I start blending the beard to the fade that we did, okay? Now I close. Remember, always when you open with any number, you got to follow up with it with a close, the same number. Why do you close it? Just to make it easier for your next step. Let's say if we used 1.5 open, okay, and then I wanted to blend the other line, I didn't do close. When I get my number one, it's gonna be a bit harder for me, okay? Move it to the mirror, sideways, so I can really see what's going on, okay? If it's good, that's it. You don't really have to ruin it. If there is any details that you got to work on, because the details are really important to the haircut. It's gonna take like 5 minutes from the haircut, but it's gonna give the haircut a really different look. All right, now we reached to a point that we're gonna do the lineups, all right? As you can see, guys, when I did the debulk, I didn't do it with the black one. I did it with the white one. It's the same brand, same thing, it's just like different ones. Now what I'll do, this one usually I keep it only for the lineups. So what I do right now, do the lineup. Trying to give him a sharp lineups without pushing the lines in, okay? All right, what I'll do right now for the C cup, remember, I don't want to push it in, okay? All right, now what I'll do, we're just gonna do the V at the back. You got to make sure the client, like his head, is straight in the middle, and then you got to start from here, okay? And then you just connect the other V. Try to just like to imagine it in your eyes, just to make it the same. But it doesn't really have to be 100% the same from the first shot. You can always adjust it the way that you see it, you know? So now first I draw the line, right? And then I'll go one step backward, so I can see what's going on with the line, okay? Now the line is straight. What I really need to do, as you can see here, this corner is a little bit darker than this, okay? So what I'll do, I'm just gonna blend here a little bit, which is I'll like just get 0.5. I'll get 0.5 with no guard, okay? And then just corners. Why I'm using corners? Because I wanted to target a specific area. I don't want to really use the full blade because this is like a very tiny area, okay? 0.5, it's almost gone. What I'll do, I'll close it halfway just to make it a bit lighter, a bit more lighter. Okay. That's it. Now what I'll do, I'll get the shaver just to give it like a sharper look and cleaner look. Here. With this one, you don't really need to flick or anything because you're not fading this line. So try to go as much as you can with the shaver till the end of the line, just to give it like a sharper look. Always step back so you can see what's going on with the hair, because sometimes you're closed the whole time, you cannot really tell what's going on. When you one step back, you can actually see what's going on with the haircut. Okay, now let me do something a bit nicer than what we did with the V. I'll just do a double V. Double V is like, it's a little bit of design, so we already have the foundation of the V. What I'll do right now, I'm just gonna do like another V here, just to make it look cooler, okay? Same thing, I'm just gonna start from here, or you can start from here. It doesn't, whatever is easy for you, okay? I'll start from here. I'm not gonna trim it too much because he wanted to grow his hair on the top. So I'll show you guys what to use for his top because want to make it like more texture and stuff. I'll show you what clay you can use, okay? What I'll do, guys, I'll have my small comb, okay? Brush the hair down. And then always for the lineup on the bottom, I will start from the middle, right? Just to create a line here, and then I'll just connect it to the sides, okay? Here. Okay. Always comb the hair down because the hair is a little bit long, okay? The reason why we comb it, I wanted to see if there's extra hair. I'm just gonna cut it because if you leave the hair as a hair a little bit long, if your line on the underneath is straight, okay, and it's correct, when the hair goes on top of it, it's not gonna look fine, okay? What I'll do now, I'll try to connect my line from the middle to this side. That's why we start from the middle always, to connect both sides to the middle, just make it easier for you. Again, comb the hair and then get rid of the hair that's coming on the line from the bottom. Again, now I think I'm done. What I'll do, I'll just go behind and then I'll check with the mirror and I'll see if it's correct or not. From here, it's a little bit down. So what I'll do, just a small touch. Then again, I go back, check, a little bit more. Here. That's it, good enough. Always guys, when we do the mustache, you have to ask the client to close his eyes and then bring the mustache down if you really need it, okay? So the hair doesn't go, because as you can see, the hair is flying. See, all over his face and stuff. You keep his eyes open, there's a chance of the hair goes inside his eyes. Safety first. Keep your eyes closed, bro. Always, the client has to, his face and his neck has to stay clean, so it doesn't really feel itchy and bothers him. All right, now what I will do, okay? Close your eyes, bro. Just gonna do the line. Not too much, I don't really go deep with the line, just to show the lips, okay? All right, bring your mustache down, bro. Now what I'll do, I asked him to bring the mustache down, so I have more space, okay? Here. A little bit, and just boom. It's very little, because I don't want to make it thinner or anything. And it goes to the other side. Okay, now what I will do, guys, get a new blade, okay? It's the last part of the haircut. Just gonna line up his beard with the blade, okay? Before I use the blade, I need to sanitize it. As usual, the boy's taking my stuff. Right, a little bit aftershave, both sides. Always, we have to, when I use the blade on the skin, I got to stretch the skin very well. Why do we stretch the skin? So we don't really, and there's a low risk of cutting the skin, okay? Because the skin is, as you can see, it's not moving. But when I don't stretch it, the skin gonna be moving under the blade, and there's a risk of cutting the skin off. Okay. All right. Now what I'll use for him, level 3. It's a clay. It's really a really good one on the hair. Not too much. This is a little bit more. It's good enough. Okay. That's it. I just rub it on my hands like this.
Why are you choosing this part?
Because it really depends on how you want to style the hair. I chose this one because I want to leave his hair more texture on the front, on the top, sorry. And then just give it like more volume and stuff. Because his hair is a little bit short, so you got to use some product on it just to make it like buff more and have more textures, okay? And this one works really well, even if you have like a longer hair like mine or a bit longer, it's still gonna look very nice. All right, what I will do for him, his hair is way too short because he had a buzz cut last time. So I'll get like the styling comb, try to add some texture to the hair. All right, now done. What I'll do, open the cape, all right. Go with the blow dryer, okay? Just to clean the client up. There's some hair at the back, so what I'm just gonna go again with my blade, with the razor. Same thing.
I was made for this shit, nigga. I prayed for this shit. Rolling handmade, it's from Swiss. What's on my plate? Steak of fish.
Alright, thank you guys for watching, and then stay tuned for another YouTube video.
My man's got my name on the list. Go AP, it's the same color Chris. I'm playing with my name. 25, 26 Range Rover, back to back. I'm out of your range. Working, I was trying to get back. Plus more these